Hey, what do you say, whole heads? It's Finn, the loudmouth from the ACO. I'm on special assignment and not at the home office this weekend, but I did want to make sure we got some taco in before the turkey gets in. And as one of your favorite turkeys, I hope you'll spend a couple of minutes here with me. But I hope you're getting ready for a big Thanksgiving. For those traveling to South Bend, we've got some news for you here coming up. So stay close. Don't forget to subscribe and set notifications for the ACO YouTube channel so you can pick up on streaming, and there was lots of good streaming this past weekend. So looking forward to reviewing the results from this past weekend's two majors. Don't forget Instagram and X, aka Twitter. Make sure you're following us there as well, because we like to put updates and winner congratulations and things like that. If you would also like to be notified at your fingertips on a push text, just make sure you text ACO to 833-695-1318. 833-695-1318. Just text ACO to that. You'll be automatically in the database. All of the bag partners that you've come to know and love are being run across the bottom of the screen. And don't forget that featured bag partner deal of the day drops every day at noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Western. So there's only 2 sets of bags per maker in each line each day. And it's a hell of a deal, including shipping, but it's only for a limited time, and a new bag drops every day at noon. So make sure you check that out and don't miss out. I'll tell you, when you got two majors, it's so different the way they're put together, but so important to what's going on within the ACO. I mean, you've got obviously Tupelo, which is a monster that has developed over the years. They're at the world famous furniture market in Tupelo, Mississippi, and then Pocatello. We're happy to be there and be building that in the Idaho areas, the Idaho major. And so both of them carry, interestingly, equal weight with regard to the expansion of the game. One shows you how it can be done. The other is in the process of getting done. And we're excited to have both, and we are glad to have everybody who's chosen to go to either one of them. And how about we hit the results? And this was big. Pocatello, Idaho. We had, as you might imagine, a lot of folks that maybe the others, Atlantic City might have been that convenient, or maybe Charleston might have not have been convenient, or any of the other cities that we've built up over the years. So it was a great chance for players to get out and hook up and have top level competition, and a lot of purple jerseys out of this one. Co-ed doubles. How about Michelle and Joey Persinger? I think that's the first time I've said that since they've been married. But congratulations to Michelle and Joey, both of you grabbing your first purple jerseys of the season. Mike Worth takes down seniors, grabs his first purple jersey. Juana Karash, her first purple jersey in women's. And there were a lot of folks cheering her on, and a lot of congratulations for Juana Karash and the women's championship and that purple jersey in Pocatello. How about Chandler Jones coming in from Alaska, and Chip Garrett, our man JC Sale, combining to take down world doubles in Pocatello, and Robert Bachma holding that number one at the podium in Pocatello as well. And we put out just here and there as we get the photos of you guys on the podium. And it's important, if you do win, stick around afterward to get that podium photo so we can get out and we can promote you as the champion of that division. So we put those out in a little collage factor for you to see and celebrate your success. Now let's talk a little bit about Tupelo, Mississippi. How about Ashley Irvin and Craig Irvin, right? They got their first purple jerseys of the season, and they got them together. You got to love that as the co-ed doubles champions. Congratulations. Mason Higgins repeats his purple jersey accomplishment as our juniors champion. Daryl Macon grabs his first purple jersey as our seniors champion. Emma Jernigan takes women's, and she had just, I want to say it was Panama City Beach, she had taken her first purple jersey of the season. Now she adds to it in Tupelo. So congratulations to Emma. Gary Bearpaw and Sebastian Barger, or as I was calling him, Berger, the team Berger. Gary Bearpaw, Sebastian Barger take down world doubles. And Tyler Amos comes off of a hot streak with the Pro Series #2 Skins Game Championship in Atlantic City, and takes down world singles in a massive stacked field of singles players. So, and here's a question that's starting to pop up now. I mean, Tyler takes down the Pro Series in Atlantic City, but Caleb Hurt takes down world singles. Now Tyler comes back and takes singles here in Tupelo. Is this getting down to a two-man race? I'm sure there are plenty of you, and I say man race, man or woman race. You never know, but I would tell you, if you think there's somebody else that's going to be in the mix here towards the end of the season, feel free to fire them up in the contents, but comments. I'm sorry. I've got allergies, so I'm getting a little bit woozy from the flowers, and I'll tell you more about what's going on here in just a moment. But yeah, so again, if you think, is it really going to come down to Tyler and Caleb? Who else is in that hunt? We talked a little bit about that in Atlantic City. Who do you think has a shot to be the king or our first ever queen of cornhole? Will it be one of those two? Could it be only one of those two? I think there are quite a few of you who would have a little something to say about that. So congratulations to all of our winners over the past weekend, and two great tournaments, Pocatello and Tupelo. Now we head off to, in just about 48 hours here, you get your Thanksgiving belly full, and many of you will be off to South Bend, one of our greater majors up north. And we expect to see a lot of great players. You've seen the roll call likely, and we'll get to Phil's picks here in just a moment. But something quick to note, and the reason that I am here with this behind me, family issues for me. My mom is in Florida, got some issues there. We have other family issues that have happened here, and some of you know and some of you don't, but I would just ask that you hold the families here at the home office here in your heart. We are not going to have a formal stream from South Bend this weekend, so bring your phones. We're going to have iPads working, and we're going to get a lot of kind of OG coverage, I think, of different courts, but unfortunately unable to put the stream together for South Bend for reasons that will likely be explained privately versus publicly. But know that we want you to stream your matches from your boards, keep everybody up to date, but just know that as far as YouTube goes or as far as Facebook goes, the Facebook will probably be the most active with individual courts going. I believe Candler is going to be working to set up a couple of pads to get some things going on center court as well. But we'd love to be able to do it, but just unfortunately, the last 4 to 6 weeks has just been upside down. We've done everything we can to keep it glued together, but unfortunately right now, it's just kind of, it requires us not to be able to do that from South Bend to the level that we typically would. So enjoy the OG coverage from South Bend, and good luck to everybody who's making the trip. After that, how about Fresno and Concord? Fresno, I forgot to mention last week, it wasn't canceled. I was just moving on to Concord because we had that welcome bash at the Cabarrus Brewing, and more on that later. But think about this. So South Bend, then Fresno, then Concord, and that wraps up here in the calendar year for 2023 before we get to the Super Major in Owensboro. But before we get too far ahead of ourselves, let's take a quick moment and let's pause and let's find out what's going to happen in South Bend, because nobody knows better than Philip Barnett, the Mississippi Ninja, and a little something we like to call Time to Fill.
Welcome to another episode of Time to Fill. We are headed to South Bend, Indiana. Another stacked field. This field gets bigger each year, and I'm looking forward to being there. So let's get started. Let's start out with women. I'm going to go with Kim Dice, but watch out for Josephina Ernberger and Josie Claire in this field. In juniors, I got to go with Brock Beasley, but watch out for Bryce Jefferson in this field. Good to see the Stevenson boys back in there too. So now on to seniors. I'm going to go with Tony Pena, but watch out for Bob Howell, who could take the title here. In co-ed, I'm going to go with Josie Claire and Braden Easterling, but watch out for the Irvins, who won in Tupelo in a stacked field last weekend, and Chad and Kim. Now, on to doubles. I'm going to go with the team of T.J. Miller and Steve Smith to take the doubles down, but there are several good teams. Drew Waking and Tom Gustafson. The Gammons are here. I mean, this field's loaded. And in singles, I'm going with Drew Waking, but watch out for Craig Irvin, who's been pitching really well, and Mac Gammon in this field. And that's going to be my picks this week for South Bend, Indiana. If you think I should pick you, prove me wrong.
Right on. Thanks, Phil. Appreciate that. I know he is going to be in South Bend visiting family as well. So this is an interesting family weekend. Thanksgiving, obviously, everyone with their families, different issues happening within different families. So we appreciate everyone's patience and understanding. And we hope that you'll hold everyone in the ACO family close to your heart, particularly this week. So thanks again, Phil, for Time to Fill. We're going to make this a quick one because I know you've probably got yams in the oven or whatever you do with yams. I don't know. Maybe some mac and cheese. If you got any good mac and cheese recipes, send them to me. Taco at AmericanCornhole.com. I'm a fiend for the mac and cheese and White Castle stuffing. I think that's pretty bitchin' as well. The ACO Pro Series, the next skins is the $10,000 skins purse. in Throwansboro, Kentucky, the first weekend of January, everything pointing towards that. And then that's the tent pole to the World Championships at the end of July back in Throwansboro, back-to-back years, all good stuff. And then a huge back half of season 19 on the way. So looking forward to all of that. Again, if you've got anything that you'd like to submit for ACO before, what you did before Cornhole or what you did before the ACO, send them to me, taco@AmericanCornhole.com, and we will be certain to feature them on upcoming episodes as we get closer back to the normal way that we do things. I appreciate you guys taking some time, carving out a little Taco Tuesday for me here, even in spite of the fact that it looks like I'm in the middle of an oasis, but it's been an odd week, to be honest with you. So I appreciate your patience, appreciate your indulgence. Thanks to everybody who made it possible tonight. Enjoy this, and we'll see you, whether it's in South Bend or right around the bend, at the next ACO major that you're going to be attending. On behalf of Frank, here's the Cornhole Dude. I am Finn, the loudmouth for the ACO, reminding you, as always, enjoy Thanksgiving from your favorite turkeys here in the ACO. And as always, keep on pitching.